Welcome back to The Broken. Today's episode, we're going to talk about the biblical marriage. God's design, not the distortion of the world. The Broken is a show where we take the fractures of our world, the fractures in our homes, our families, our relationships, even our own minds and souls, and we let Scripture rebuild what culture has destroyed. Today we're stepping into a topic that might be the most misunderstood, the most twisted, definitely one of the most argued over subjects in the Christian world today. It's the biblical marriage. It's not modern marriage as we see it, not Hollywood's version of either this large romantic moment happening constantly or the complete opposite of that. Not cultural, political, or even really traditional marriage. Sure, some traditional roles can go into play with it. That just depends on how one specific couple designs their marriage. Today's topic's not going to be about who needs to wash the dishes, right? Today's topic's not going to be about who needs to earn all the money. It's going to be about the roles men and women are designed to fulfill together within a design laid out biblically. So what did God design when he created man and woman? And what Jesus restored through the gospel? That's what we're looking into. Now, before we go any further, let me say this just like it is. Biblically speaking, you do not have to get married. You are not less holy if you're a single person. You are not incomplete. You're not a shell of a person. You're not waiting for marriage to start your life. Okay? If it's not for you, it's not for you. That's okay. Scripture actually lifts up singleness as a spiritually focused calling. Paul says in 1 Corinthians 7 that he wishes more believers were single so they could serve the Lord without distraction. Jesus himself was single, John the Baptist, Jeremiah, Paul. So hear me now. Marriage is not required, not commanded, and not the only holy path or anything to that nature. It's just how you decide to build your life. But for those who do choose marriage, for those who feel drawn to it, for those who want their relationship to reflect God's design rather than culture's absolute chaos, Scripture gives us an ideal, not a formula, not a cage or anything for, not a prison for anybody. Like I said earlier, you have to be the one who does dishes. You have to be the one who does not an excuse for control or dominance, but God's blueprint, a way of living, loving, sacrificing, and building a life together that reflects heaven, not hell. Today, that's what we're exploring. So what biblical marriage actually is, let's begin in the beginning. Genesis 2:24. A man shall leave his father and mother and be united to his wife, and the two shall become one flesh. One flesh is not just sex or romance or a wedding ceremony. One flesh is one mission, one spiritual identity. There's one covenant between the two people and God. Lifelong loyalty and purpose. Two souls joined before God. It's not sameness. It is unity through diversity. The union of two distinct image bearers with equal dignity and different strengths. I'm going to kind of steal a little bit from Charlie Kirk here, but I'm going to paraphrase it. One thing he said a while back is diversity is not our strength. I don't really recall everything he said at that point about it. But unity through our diversity, that's where strength comes in, where we can unify as different people. And black, white, Asian, Mexican, that list goes on. I think probably two of the most diverse people in the world are men and women. So, the world talks about marriage as a contract. God describes it as a covenant. A covenant is deeper, it's binding, it's sacred and eternal. And marriage, especially Christian marriage, is meant to be a living picture of Christ in the church. Ephesians 5:32 calls it a great mystery, meaning marriage is not just a relationship, it's a story God tells through a man and a woman. Let's cover the role of the man a little bit here. Now let's talk about within the marriage, what the biblical man is. He's not the cultural man. He's not Macho Man Randy Savage. He's not controlling. He's not Mr. I'm in charge, listen to what I say. The